Top 10 Signs of a Low-Value Home. Welcome to our channel, The Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. The real estate condition in the USA is continuously shifting towards an unprecedented price increase, and it's not showing even a faint hint of slowing down soon. From the point of view of sellers, this news is mostly beneficial. If done right, a potential maximum profit gain can be expected. However, it should be remembered that it is of utmost importance to properly examine the real estate property to accurately predict if its future value will increase or decrease. Remember, not all properties will appreciate over time. For example, a novice home buyer may wrongly assume that physical structures can solely increase the market value of their home. This is a dangerous mindset because there are many factors to consider aside from appearance and structure. You can have a well-designed home property that will be valued lower in the future. It is important to avoid mistakes like this. Luckily, there are signs to look for to determine if it's a low-value home. Starting at number 1, low economic growth potential in the neighborhood. The value of homes and properties is proportional to the economic situation in the place. So, pay attention to the number of establishments around the home property to assess the economic situation of the area. The high number of vacant shops is a major red flag because if nearby businesses are starting to close down, a high unemployment rate will eventually follow. This chain of events is not only detrimental to the local business industry, but also the value of real estate homes nearby. Low economic growth potential deters the market, so when employment and business opportunities dwindle, fewer potential home buyers will be capable and willing to reside near the area. At worst, the neighboring homeowners will start to sell their homes for a lower value because of financial difficulty. This will result in an overall decrease in the value of real estate around the area. Number 2, price decrease sale of nearby homes. It should raise concern if the majority of the listed homes around the area are disproportionately underpriced compared to how much they should be worth, especially if they were built at the same time and have the same design in terms of style as yours. Therefore, the decline in value should be a sign that there's a probability that your property will be sold underpriced as well if ignored. On the other hand, you should also check if the higher price of your home is because of unnecessary overpriced appliances. Bear in mind, appliances should be properly maintained and they need to be replaced from time to time. This usually causes higher pricing without the legitimate impact on the higher value of structures of home properties. Number 3, population decrease around the area. In economics, the rule of supply and demand is a tale as old as time. In the case of real estate, a higher population means a higher potential market. So if there's a decrease in population around the area, there will be a lower demand for houses. The higher volume of houses in the market without buyers will cause the value of home properties to decrease significantly. Number 4, frequent bank foreclosures in nearby properties. High mortgage rates can be a burden to some homeowners, especially during times of economic crisis. So much so that banks opt to foreclose home properties. In order to minimize their losses, homeowners will try to entice potential new buyers by putting up signage of foreclosure. A potential problem may arise when multiple properties around your area have a foreclosure notice because it leads to the assumption that your property also belongs to the category of foreclosed houses. Houses near the area will be expected to be sold at a lower price, potentially diminishing the value of your home by association. Number 5, high local crime rates in the neighborhood. Safety is one of the main priorities before deciding to purchase, so it is important to consider crime rates in nearby areas when purchasing a home. A higher crime rate may exponentially lower the value of your home. In the future, potential buyers may be discouraged to buy the property if they feel unsafe in the neighborhood. Also, if more people in the area feel threatened by unreliable security, they will be hesitant to stay. Potential business investors will be discouraged, which may result in a higher unemployment rate. All of this will pile up, which will breed irreversible damages to the value of home properties around the area. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Number 6. Unmaintained and outdated appeal of the home and the surrounding areas. If you look around and fail to see beauty and order, it is most likely that your home has low value. Aesthetic impressions are important to increase the value of your home property. For this reason, it is important to renovate your home to achieve a more artful interior and exterior appearance. The exterior appeal will invite the buyers to further explore the interior design. Aside from the visual appeal, it is also important to consider the practical improvements that will encourage future potential buyers to immediately decide to move in. It is also important to take notice of the neighboring home properties and facilities such as their front lawns and backyards, and also the nearest park. If these are unmaintained and neglected, your home may have a low value. Number 7. Construction of potentially undesirable establishments nearby. Shooting ranges may sound fun, but for the sake of your home value, you might not want it to be built nearby. Based on the accounts of some analysts, they noticed that the construction of undesirable projects near residential areas can lower the value of homes. Among these are factories and power plants, as well as cemeteries. The potential hazards of noise, litter, and inconvenience from these establishments may contribute to the lower value of your property. Number 8. Noticeable unsatisfactory performance of schools in the area. A higher value of a home usually depends on the level of desirability of the neighborhood. Mostly, schools that have good performance contribute to the higher value of properties nearby because more people desire to live near them for easier access. So it could be considered a missed opportunity for a more appealing community if the majority of the schools nearby are performing poorly. Number 9. Flood-prone location of the property. No one wants to live near disaster-prone areas because of the anticipated hazard. So structures that were built within a flood zone have a disadvantaged amount of value. If your property is near any bodies of water that have a high potential to cause regular flooding, it is inevitable to have a lower value. Number 10. High volume of renters around the area. It may seem perplexing, but a high volume of renters around the area is a sign that your home has a lesser value than anticipated. Aside from the studies supporting this, we can also think that if the original homeowners have the choice to sell their property for a price that can maximize profit, it is less likely that they will opt to put their homes for rent after they move out. Thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope that our list will help you spot the top 10 signs of a low-value home. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.